Hi, we're Will and Amber Hartley.
And this is Heart of the Home.
I'm Michael, this is Kasey.
And this is Avery.
And this is Abby.
And we're the Cornwall.
Yeah.
The history is that it was a rental home that we had, and we had excellent renters in. And Kasey and Michael reached out to us and said, we really want one of your houses. Do you have any available, or are there any that you're working on? And I said, yes, we have two. I'll give you the address. You can drive by, see what you think about the location. They had already said, we know you do great work, so it doesn't matter what it looks like now. So we weren't worried about that. But they went to both locations, and we totally understood neither location was good for them. And then we were all a little bit bummed, and then like the next week our renter drove up in our yard and was like, hey, we're moving out and we already cleaned it, like we're gone. And so we're like, oh, okay. And I was like, wait a second, maybe that house will work for the Cornwalls. I'll just tell them. So they drove by, and the rest is kind of history as far as that goes.
What's going on, guys? So where are we?
Finally here.
Okay. Are you guys, how are you feeling right now?
Just a little excited.
I'm sure you are.
Trying to contain.
It's been a long time in the making.
Yes.
So for all of those that have, never tuned in before, these beautiful babies and their mom and daddy are about to see the home that Miss Amber Hartley and her husband have designed from head to toe specifically for this family. And they have not been in the house at all yet.
No.
So they have no clue what they're about to see. So we're about to get them ready to walk through the front door of their brand new home for the very first time. So come on, let's take a look.
Alright, girl.
We got Kasey coming in, guys. She's gonna keep her eyes closed. Step up. Okay, come here. Come here.
I'm not gonna let you
Okay.
It's really nice in here.
Okay, stand right there.
You're clear to walk straight.
Okay. All right, guys, open your eyes and check out your new home.
Oh my god!
Oh, wow.
Look at this! Oh, it looks so good!
Hey, you guys look good.
This couch looks so good! It's so open! Oh my goodness!
That's where.
This looks so good! It's your house coming up! Oh my gosh! Y'all!
When you first open your eyes, what was the first thing that you noticed?
This.
This!
Right.
It's just
Okay.
open. I didn't even notice any of that.
Oh, yeah, honestly,
This is
look at
amazing.
that.
This was so different. It's so,
still,
oh, the
it stills
tile.
everything. Yeah.
This tile, you love the tile.
We love doing the tile.
Yeah.
And then you have the detachable
I love
faucet.
it.
And then, of course, the exposed shelving, which you guys
Yeah, I do like
I was a little nervous about it. I love them.
No, I
Absolutely
like
love
They
them.
look great.
And you still have plenty of cabinets.
Oh my goodness.
Because
yes.
not only do you
So
have your
much
uppers,
space.
you have all of the storage underneath here.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. I had no idea it could even
Is
look
it
like
your
that.
favorite?
Yes, it's my favorite. It's white and bright. White and bright.
The kitchen, like, that's what killed me. And at first, I was like, I have to give up with
This,
it.
I cannot believe you did this.
I
Like,
know.
cannot believe
That's what I was
you
trying to tell you guys.
tried.
Like, do you
I just walked through
understand
the
that they
wall.
haven't been in since the wall was here?
I need for you to go and sit on your couch.
Yeah.
Because I know that this was one of the biggest
Oh
things.
my gosh.
Yeah,
I don't know
this
how you
is
expect me to
crazy.
leave tonight.
I know. That's
is
gonna
so
make it.
nice.
It's gonna make it.
Look,
The sign.
the sign.
Go back to your first episode. Casey's like, I'm traditional farmhouse.
And Michael was like, I'm industrial modern.
Yeah.
And if you look at all of the little details that she's pulled into, that he's made happen, you have, all of the metals mixed with, the more traditional elements with the modern furniture, and it just blends so seamlessly together.
I'm the most proud of Amber, probably because she has this way and knack of taking maybe an idea or something that somebody else has in their mind of what they want or they think they want, and taking that in her own way and truly making the space what they asked for, but doing Amber, which you're gonna see when you see this house. She did such an amazing job taking You know, they talked about 3 or 4 different design things that they like, and all of that is in this house. And at the same time, it doesn't look wrong. And to me, that's pretty amazing that she can take that and add it all into one space, and it looks like this is how this house should have always been. I think that's what she does in this house and every house that we've done, is when you leave it, you feel like that's what that house should have always looked like.
Are you guys ready? So we're gonna take you guys into the girls' playroom. Are you ready? Alright, so come on in.
Look at these boards. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! That's what that was.
The sheet.
Oh my goodness, girls!
One of the most special things about this, guys, is this isn't a pre-manufactured piece. This isn't something you just picked up. Will actually designed and built that entirely himself just for your girls.
That looks good.
So that's a one-of-a-kind thing just
good,
for
yeah.
them.
Oh
She already. Hey, you already smacked your head?
Addie's like, let me get in
This
here.
is so awesome, thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I could just see them pictures and see them playing in there, us reading to them in there.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, you know.
Oh,
Hey, that's our old house.
who painted that? Is that a painting?
Well, we made it into a painting.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
pretty cool.
Aw.
You're about to make it dry.
Oh my gosh, guys. In this house, I became Mrs. Cornwall. I saw my husband off the basic. I watched Jesus save my husband. I saw 2 pink lines. We brought home 2 miracles. We watched those miracles crawl for the first time. I spent many moments filled with laughter. I spent many nights on my porch swing talking about life with my life partner. I cried happy tears and sad tears. This house will forever be our first home and be special to us. Here's to our last night in my cute house
And
with
cute
little
house
green
with green
shutters.
shutters.
Y'all,
That's awesome.
thank you so much.
That's awesome.
Thank y'all.
That's
Oh my gosh.
A lot of days, especially when you're doing the physical labor in a house like this, just for me, that thought of the person that's moving in, or in this case, Michael and Kasey, you know, their reaction and what it was going to be, which you guys are going to get to see it. That's kind of when you have those hard days, that's what drives you. Because you know that somebody's going to move into this house and they're really going to appreciate it and love what you've done. And that's special. Because a person's home is something that's really, truly special to them, and to have that big of an impact in their home is pretty cool.
New nursery, guys.
And there's
Oh, wow.
space. There's so much more room.
So much space.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at these. Oh, look at the Mickey picture. Oh my gosh.
There's so much.
And
There's so much
I have to give a shout out to him, like Amber, because Amber knows that Matt Weitzel had photographed her family a couple of times and did some special pictures out of the kindness of his own heart,
Yes.
just for you guys at the NICU.
That's
And she reached out to him, and he basically just gave her the sign-in for his website and was like, go and buy whichever one you want. And she was able to do that for you guys.
We love
so.
That's amazing. The one room I think that I was most I had a vision on and I wasn't straying from that was the hall bathroom. And I told everybody, like, we're not voting on this. It's not an option. I have a vision. I'm doing this, and I did, and you'll see.
So,
I've been dying to know about this
and
bathroom.
this is your guest bathroom, guys. Go
We have
ahead
it
and
already?
take a look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this wallpaper! I love it! Look
This
at
is
it!
great.
I love it! Oh my,
That's
oh,
pretty
look at
cool.
the vanity. Oh! I love it. I can't stop, y'all. Amber, this was that picture. This was that picture, and I couldn't tell what it was. I love it.
Yeah.
Nope, they're putting it in here.
Look at your life picture.
Vanity.
Oh, it's rose gold.
Oh,
It's
is
rose gold.
that?
And this is so cool.
Yeah.
I love this.
And you have the black hardware.
Yes.
Yeah. Black hardware in there.
Oh my god. Oh, that bed is so worth it. Oh, it came.
Oh,
That's
damn.
it. Thank you to Miss
This is
Jo.
perfect, Miss
Yeah,
Jo.
She
It's
called
on
us
point.
today
She's the
and
best.
said, Kasey and Michael don't know this, but their chest is in. If you guys want to surprise
We
us.
had
So
gave me an outlet to kind of, hey, I'm going to meet Mitchell and Amber today, so I'm getting away from life for a minute. And I know that I haven't told y'all, but that was really good for me.
You're going through this whole process of it's, you know, it's all technical and, you know, they're remodeling a house for us, but all of that's kind of put aside when you go out, and y'all have seen the videos. It's, you know, we're all hanging out, having a good time, and it's like, you know, just friends hanging out while they just happen to be remodeling
I
their
don't know
future
how I'm
home.
gonna
You
shop
know,
ever
it's
again.
a great time. Yeah.
I went to Walmart the other day and I was messaging her the whole time. Like, and it's okay. It's fun. It was fun.
This was the very first experience that we had like this. So first of all, thank you guys so much for
Trusting us.
trusting Amber to be your designer and Will to, you know, be Will the builder. And for trusting me to kind of follow you around, and now Josh to follow you guys around with the camera and
Yes.
document it. Really quick, before we do this toast and end this thing and kind of hand over your keys, I like to do a thing with every project I do, and a lot of people have done it. You've seen it on a lot of stuff called Rose and Thorn, which is basically the best and the worst part of the experience. And I think we should all do that because every experience has its highs and its lows. So we'll start with you, Michael. What was your rose?
Just, I mean, it's too much to really mention. I mean, honestly, I'll just say space. I mean, I was seriously questioning this, like at very, very, very first. I questioned space. I questioned because it's not what we had talked about, and it just, all those worries are just, they're gone. They're gone. I mean, they're gone.
Your rose, Kasey?
My rose is, there's I have a lot of them, but this today.
They're in result.
Yes.
My rose has been just the process, because that's been where I've really come in and been able to kind of like produce this and like, you know, guide it along and figure out where we're going to go next and just kind of wing it. And you guys have been down for that, so thank you. So.
My rose was Casey's tears. As bad as that sounds, I told Mitchell if my client doesn't cry, I didn't do a good job. So I'm glad you love it.
Well,
My rose was their reaction, which the thought of their reaction has been getting me past the thought.
right.
But seeing how much they appreciated it, that's really the best part of it for me.
So Thorn.
I'll be honest. The thorn was doing a drive-by. Having to do the
So
shed.
you did do drive-bys.
I admitted on like
He
2 episodes ago. But not literally, honestly, not looking.
We do have video.
That's fine. Because you'll see.
They don't believe you.
You'll see the self-control. I know nobody believes me, but I'm serious. Like it took everything I could because, like I said, I was questioning. I was like, I want to see what they're doing. What are they doing? What is it doing? And then I was like,
It's worth it.
Your Thorn.
Thorn. Honestly, I take on unnecessary stress on me, but I know how hard you work, and I know that, I don't know, it's weird to say, but that's my thorn was knowing how much y'all had to do. Does that sound silly?
No, not at all. It sounds very sweet to hear.
I mean, I'm serious. It's just, yeah.
My thorn is that, I think it's kind of that it's over.
Yeah.
Because it's been so much fun
It
for all of
has
us.
been.
Like we
We had a
all,
blast.
me and Amber kind of have talked about this a lot, but this just kind of came along at the perfect time for us. And then Josh getting involved has kind of taken it to another level, and it's just been such a great process and such a creative outlet for us. And then you guys have been so much fun to work with, and literally like shooting with you, like this is it.
I know.
This is the very last one, so
That's a thorn.
that's my thing for sure. For sure.
Yeah. My thorn is that even though we knew it was going to happen because it's just how it goes, that things get pushed back and then other things happen, my thorn was every time having to tell you guys that I'm really sorry, but something's late and we're going to have to push it back.
My thorn is pretty obvious.
What's it,
So last Friday we came in here expecting to be finished and walk in down the hallway and see water coming up out of the floor. The air conditioner froze up, flooded the house. We had to take up the flooring in 3 rooms and put it all back down after we thought we were finished. So
And they got it done.
In a
that was
week.
definitely,
In less than a week.
Yeah.
Less than a
Shout out to Stephen Nichols because he is Will's
Definitely.
right-hand man.
Definitely.
We couldn't have done what we did without Will and Stephen.
Absolutely. Well, guys, so I'm gonna make probably extremely cheesy that I'll regret later after I see it on film toast. I haven't really thought about it at all, But I just want to say congratulations to you and your beautiful family, and having the opportunity to move into a beautiful home. And I can tell you, as a realtor, not only you moved into a beautiful home, you moved into a home that's
Yeah.
so congratulations. So yeah, congratulations on your new home, and congratulations on cheers into your new home in the Hart.
Cheers.